You know, it's funny. Sometimes the simplest stories are the ones that pack the biggest punch. We're going to dive into one of those today. It's just a short little tale, but trust me, the message is going to feel super familiar to anyone who's ever, stared down a deadline.
Okay, honest question for you. Do you ever put things off until tomorrow? Just look at something on your list and go, yeah, I'll get to that later. Come on, we've all done it, right? I know I have. And believe it or not, that simple little habit is right where our story kicks off.
All right, so let's jump right in. Part 1 is all about a boy and his habit. I mean, you can't have a story about putting things off without a main character who's a master at it, right? So let's meet him. So here he is, a boy named Ravi. And look, Ravi's a good kid, a decent student. He's not lazy or anything like that. But he has this one consistent habit: procrastination. He's got it down to an art form, really. It's all based on that classic lie we tell ourselves, right? That somehow future me is going to be way more motivated and have a ton more energy than right now me. Spoiler, it's a trap. And this is the voice in his head, the one we all have. I'll just wake up early tomorrow and do it then. Sound familiar? For Ravi, this wasn't just a random thought. Nope, this was his default setting, his go-to move anytime something looked like hard work. But here's the thing we all learn, sooner or later. That I'll do it tomorrow plan, it always hits a snag. It's like a law of the universe. And for Ravi, that brick wall is coming up fast. Which brings us to part 2, the challenge of the test.
And bam, just like that, his favorite excuse, tomorrow, is gone. A big important test gets announced. And guess when it is? The very next day. This is it. This is the moment where later is no longer an option. The pressure is on big time.
So he's at a crossroads, right? It's laid out so clearly. Path number 1, the smart move. Study right away. Get it done. Path number 2, the comfortable move. The old habit. Put it off until morning. And what does he do? Well, old habits die hard. He goes with what he knows and decides to wait.
You know, every choice we make has a ripple effect. And now, in part 3, we're going to see the consequences of Ravi's choice to delay. Let's just say he's about to find out what happens when later becomes too late. And this is just a perfect picture of how it all falls apart, like a line of dominoes. See? In the evening, he decides to study tomorrow. That's the first domino. The next morning, he wakes up late. Second domino falls. And by test time, he's got absolutely no time to prepare. The last domino hits the table. It's a total chain reaction, and it all started with that one tiny decision to just wait.
And the result? Yikes. It is not good. I mean, this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? He didn't just barely miss the mark. He failed, and he failed badly. Look at that gap between his score and what he needed to pass. That right there, that's the price of procrastination in black and white. And of course, it's not just about the numbers on a test. It's about how he felt when he got home. He was just so sad and absolutely filled with regret. Because here's the thing, he knew he could have done better. And that's the worst feeling, isn't it? Knowing you let yourself down. But sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before you can start climbing back up. And right at this low point, when he's just drowning in regret, a little bit of wisdom comes his way. So for part 4, let's listen to his grandfather's lesson.
And listen to this. It's so simple, but so powerful. His grandfather says, "Son, only those who work hard on time achieve success. Those who postpone their work regret it later." Wow. He's not yelling at him. He's not disappointed. He's just stating a fact. Success isn't just about working hard. It's about working hard at the right time. The opposite of that, it's not just failure. It's that awful feeling of regret.
And that's it. That was the moment it all clicked for Ravi. It's not some super complicated secret, right? But hearing that simple truth right when he was feeling so terrible, it just hit him. He finally, truly understood the connection between what he did or didn't do and how he ended up feeling. So now what? Well, with this new understanding, Ravi is actually ready to change. Which brings us to our final section, the true key to success. We're going to see how he takes this lesson and actually puts it into practice, and what we can learn from it too.
And this is the important part, turning that aha moment into action. He makes a really simple 2-step promise to himself. Nothing crazy. Just 1, get all your work done on time, and 2, stop putting stuff off. That's it. That's his new rule for life. Super simple, but a total game changer. So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway from this story? Really, it's 2 things. First,
your time is incredibly valuable. Stop throwing it away on tomorrow. And second, hard work is great, but hard work plus good timing, that's the real secret sauce. You really can't have one without the other if you want to succeed.
And when you mash those two ideas together, you get this, the real key to success. It's not just about grinding it out. It's about that magic combination of putting in the work and doing it when it needs to be done. Hard work and timely preparation. That's the whole shebang.
So let's bring it back to you. Robbie's story is simple, yeah? But that lesson is for every single one of us. So instead of just nodding along and thinking, yeah, that's true, let's actually do something about it right now. Think about your own to-do list. What's that one thing you've been pushing off? What's one thing you can decide to finish? Not tomorrow, but today.